Alright, boys and girls, we have 5 TTM successes today, have a bunch of purchases, and I went through my collection and found some rookie cards that are actually pretty decent. Probably going to list those on eBay. So let's get ready for some graphs and laughs. First off, we have those rookie cards that I pulled out of my collection. If you haven't gone through your rookie cards, do that, because cards are kind of at an all-time high right now, and it's a good time to get rid of some of your rookie cards that are on fire, especially if they're baseball cards or basketball cards made in the last 3 years. Those are just on fire right now. So, alright, here we go. Mr. Tim Anderson. I think it's selling for like $10, maybe a little less right now, so he's doing really well this year. And this one right here is a Michael Conforto, who's doing pretty good this year, and it's an error card, so this is a very special one. Actually has a no foil on the Topps logo there, so you can see the indentation a little bit, but there's no foil, so really cool error card. These are like notable. They're not common, but they're notable. Like other people have no foil errors listed on eBay, but none for Conforto, so probably going to list both of those up for sale. Alright, and let's go ahead and get into the purchases, and this was actually an extra that was thrown in, and I've been wanting to get this card for a while. It's a common card that blew up over the last 2 years. This is the Mark Jackson with the Menendez brothers in the background card. So if you look right there, the Menendez brothers who were convicted of murdering their parents are in the background of this card. This blew up a couple years ago, and it's actually gone down in price, so thank goodness you don't have to pay like $12 for it now. I think that's what it was when I was looking at it, but this was thrown in as a freebie, just like out of everything, just as a backer to basically protect the card that they sent to me, so that was really cool. Really happy to get that. Pick this up. This is a Laureano Rookie Signatures Leather and Lumber. And hopefully they learned from their mistakes back in the mid-2000s, because when they used this product back then, they used pens that would fade on the baseball material. So a lot of those older cards that were signed on baseballs are just faded to hell. You can't even see them. Hopefully they learned their lesson and this one sticks. But got the Ramon Laureano on the Leather and Lumber card. Thought it was a unique card, had to pick it up. Okay. Next up, this is an eBay purchase. This is actually from a game, let's see, the Carolina Mudcats. Oh yeah, the Carolina Mudcats. It's a ticket, but it's signed on the back by Denny McLain. So that's probably going to become a matte piece. But it was really a really cheap price, and I couldn't pass up a Denny McLain for like $8 or $7 or whatever it was shipped. Okay, let's get into our projects, guys. So this is a purchase for Project Goofball. And this guy's got an interesting name, but he's got a more interesting look on his face here. This doesn't count as looks, guys. This is just a look he has on his face. Oh, what's going on over there? Oh, why is that man dressed like a cheeseburger and smearing sauce over his face? I just don't understand it. I don't know how to explain this look. He's obviously seeing something that's very disturbing, but this is Tucker Fredrickson. So, yeah. That's going in Project Goofball. We don't discriminate. We don't just do baseball here. We also do football, basketball, even non-sport cards. As long as they got something to offer, they're going in the oddball book. So that was signed by him. And, you know, I just want to talk about my experience with Ladies of the Night, you know. I feel like sometimes Ladies of the Night can charge too much. So that's why I picked this up. And this is the new subset for the this is the new subset for Project Goofball. I'm going to allow interesting names, but I'm not going to say the names. I'm just going to say a pun and show you the card. That's how I'm going to do it. So you'll see those coming in soon. All right, let's put Mr. Fair in. Okay, so here are some pickups for Project Archive. Let me go ahead and get that book out. Alright, for Project Archive, I actually put them in order, at least the purchases. It's hard to do the TTMs because I get multi-years for the same player. So I put the purchases in order, so this should be a lot easier, guys. Let's go ahead and crack her open and go to 1969. 1969. And I've actually never heard of this guy, and he's got an amazing name, a good baseball name. But, yeah, I've never heard of him. This is Coco LeBoy. Coco LeBoy. And this is one of those Expos cards. Really nice series. And I've got a couple more that I'm going to show off. And one's right here. The legend, Bartolo Cologne. Pitched for years and years and years. I think his rookie year was like 99, and he just recently retired. So that was a little expensive, but I wanted to get Bartolo, and he's not guaranteed TTM. So, all right, next up, this guy actually passed away at a young age, but this is Tyler Skaggs, and that's a 72. So let's go 72. All right. Next up, we have the Mendoza line. Mario Mendoza, certified. So, if you've never heard the Mendoza line, that's batting 200. If you're batting under 200, then you're batting under the Mendoza line. I forget who popularized that saying, but I believe it was one of his teammates. So, let's put that up here next to his teammate, Dave Parker. So, there you go. Okay, next up, we have Bernie Carbo. Bernie Carbo. Let's get that in the book. And I've been looking at those Carbos for a while and finally pulled the trigger. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way, right? Yeah. This is a 70s card. I put them in the wrong order, guys. Yeah, give me some crap. I think, right? Oh, man. Is this a 75? No, it's 60s. Oh, man. There we go. See, I have an excuse. I haven't put one of these cards in the book yet, so I was a little forgetful. Give me crap in the comments. All right. So I put this one's in the wrong order. Slay me in the comments. All right. Next up, we have Bill James, the guy who is the statistician behind the Moneyball movie. If you haven't seen Moneyball, it's about Billy Beane and the A's. They kind of based their philosophy around Bill James and how he evaluated players. So I picked that up. That was really cool. Let's see. 82. It is a variant, so it's numbered on the back. But it's kind of silver. I mean, it's silver, so it kind of blends in pretty well. It's not noticeable. But real happy to put that in. Michael Lewis, who wrote Moneyball, and Bill James, the guy who did the stats. That it was just the whole thing was based on. So, all right, next up is a Hall of Fame purchase. Probably paid too much for this card, but I just kind of wanted a guarantee. So, Jim Palmer, he's so flaky on signing sometimes. Even if you he charges, and if you put the fee in there, he gets a little flaky sometimes. He signed a one of two for me, and I just don't want to risk it. I wanted that card signed. I liked it, so he's going up there next to Omar Vizquel. All right, let's go to 1990. And we're going to put in Lonnie Smith. And there's some interesting stories with Lonnie Smith you can find on YouTube. So I'll leave it at that. Next up, Tom Pagnozzi, 1992. Tom Pagnozzi. So he's going to go up here next to Kevin Tapani. And then we have two 2001s. Which recently came out. I guess they have the archive set, has a lot of 2001 cards. So as you can see, I bought several. Let's go ahead and put these in. Andy Ashby. And Darren Erstad, who was a stud back in the day. So, all right. Let's go ahead and move on to the TTMs, guys. First off, we have a paid success, actually sent to his foundation, tried out a new address, and signed 101 for, I believe, $3 I sent him? Something like that, maybe 5. Randy Jones, Mr. Randy Jones. So that's going to go, I got the full signature too. I know a lot of people get the shorter signature. I believe he has a shorter signature. I may be wrong on that, but my memory says that he has a short signature that he usually does. He did his whole name in this, so. All right, let's put him next to the Mad Hungarian. Okay, this next success, I've got this guy already. He is a pay, 10 per, but even though I sent $30, he did not sign one card. And this is the card he did not sign, which would have been perfect signed, so not sure what's going on there. It is numbered. Maybe he just thought, like, it's a card that's not supposed to be signed because it looks like it's signed, or he thought it was a certified. I don't know what he thought, but man, a signature would look perfect there. I'm sure there's a variation that's signed somewhere that was in packs, but yeah, did not sign that card even though I paid for it. That's fine. He paid, I mean, $10 for his signature is a great deal. Juan Marichal, I don't know if I said his name, but sign this one right here, Topps Fan Favorites card, and sign the Archives card here. So it's a little autograph inception, him signing stuff, picture of him signing stuff on the card, and he signed the card. So let's put those in. What, 61, I believe? 1961. And he'll go next to Brooks Robinson. And then this is a 92, so let's go forward to 1992. All right. He's going to sit next to Tom Pagnozzi. All right. Next up, this guy usually charges, but I thought I'd give him a shot. He signed for free recently, and I have a pretty good letter, so I gave it a shot, tried to get it for free, and I got it back for free. So it's Raffy, Rafael Palmeiro. This is a 71. So let's put that in. This is actually the first I've got back from the old baseball, what magazine is it? There was an old baseball magazine that had a bunch of Topps like designs with new photos, and I sent several of those off. This is the first I got back. You can see it kind of bows in the middle. It's very cheap cardstock, and like I said, it was just put in the magazines, but hey, they count, right? So Rafi's going right there, and then sign the Upper Deck UD Vintage. I forget what year this is. These are the ones that they blatantly ripped off Topps designs, and I think they got sued for it. I think that's what Henry said in the comments. So, yeah, just crazy stuff that they think I don't know how they thought they'd get away with that. It just blows my mind. But okay, so let's go ahead and put that in right here under Chris Singleton. So really nice returns from Raffy. Really kind of surprised he signed for free, but he did. All right, next up is another 10 per Hall of Fame success coming from Mike Mussina. Mike Mussina. And we're going back to the 50s for this one, so don't have many 50s in here. Trying to get some of these old heritage cards, and there's a lot of 50 designs in the older heritage cards, so trying to get some of those in. And then sign this one here, Hall of Fame inscription on everything, so all right, let's get that in. Whoa, look at this. I made a mistake. Jim Beckett does not go there. Mike Mussina goes there. Jim Beckett goes on the next page next to Don Larson. So you're seeing card corrections live here. All right. So sign 2 of 2, $10 a piece. Just a really good deal for an Hall of Famer. So, all right, last one, guys. This is coming from a private address. It's kind of a failure, but man, the card he sent back is even better than the card I sent. So sent this card, Mr. Tim Tebow, unsigned, which I kind of expected, but I thought I'd shoot my shot. Sent a flyer about the foundation with the fake auto, but that's okay because he sent something for the archive project. Ridiculous. It's not a Topps card, it's a Donruss card. But a signed trading card for the Donruss set. So I haven't started that yet, but this is going in the back of the archive project just in case, I do decide to start that. But yeah, it's a flyer for his foundation, and he did sign it. So I'd say he had those just laying around and signed a bunch of them and sent them out when people sent. So just really happy to get that. I actually have not seen this card at all signed, so that's going all the way to the back next to the Bowman, which is also an offshoot. Haven't started the Bowman or Donruss stuff yet, so yeah, guys, that's really it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, got some awesome stuff in, and you take care, all of you autograph addicts.